It's my pawb Sadaki. Hello everyone, how are we all? Well, as promised after my last video of my latest haul, I thought I shall give it a go today to try and get at least a couple of videos done of the kits that came in my last haul and the one before. So I'm going to start off with this one, which is not a stamping one, it's just a kit that you put together with various bits and pieces. It's called Lots to Love. So you get 3 different card bases, so you get 9 altogether, so you get 3 of each. Excuse me. Of a landscape one, and then 2 portrait ones like that and that, and then to layer onto those you get the single one, obviously to go on this one. Oh, I can't pick it up now. Oh, I can't pick it up. Right, okay, there we go. So that one layers on top of that one. Make sure it's the right way round. Yeah, it's the right way round. So that will layer on top of that one. This one obviously will layer on top of that one. And, oh, silly me, I seem to have got 2 of the 4-hole ones out. And I've not picked up the 3-hole one. Bear with. Right, so I need that one, not another one of those. So, yeah, so you get the one with the 3 holes. I suppose that it's a frame that you're putting over it, really, isn't it? Now, you'll have to bear with me because I'm in a bit of pain today. This, I mean, you know, I've got arthritis, and this finger today is giving me a lot of pain. Since Kevin's accident, he has what I call his PTSD dreams, where he's thrashing about in the night and I have to grab hold of him and stop him from giving me a black eye, let alone himself. But last night I couldn't quite get hold of his arm, and he grabbed hold of my hand like this, and he, as I was trying to extricate my hand, his thumb and his hand were pressing on this finger. Oh, the pain, the pain. But I've slathered it in a gel that I've got for my leg when I had a stupid accident last year, and the doctor gave it to me, so it's not quite so bad. But I mean I struggle to bend these fingers anyway, but that one now won't do anything. So you'll have to bear with me if you hear me going, ooh, ah, that'll be why. So, okay, so I've shown you the cards, and I've shown you the layering bits. There's also, you get a couple of these, I don't know if you can see, if I bend them a bit, you can see that there's strips of Stampin' Dimensionals. And then you get a small pack of mini Dimensionals, some small sticky dots, and then these yellow those things, and some, now are these sticky? Oh no, they're not sticky, die cuts in English, French, German and Dutch. Then you get a sheet of these little little white flowers, and a couple of, or 3 sheets of these die cuts. And as I said in the video, these absolutely gorgeous envelopes, which I really can't seem to get. I can't see that that's showing the texture on there, but oh, it's gorgeous, really posh, I would say. So what I'm going to do first is burnish the envelope flaps, so that they're nice and sharp and ready for when I finish the cards. Put those there, these bits over there. Move this box out of the way, but not the instructions. Ow. Yeah, it's amazing what you can and can't do when you've hurt your hand. Actually, I'm going to lower you down a little bit because it seems quite a long way away, although when it gets to a certain level it will start descending on its own, so we'll have to see what happens with that. Okay, so let's follow the instructions. Oh, in case you're interested, matching colours that go with this are basic beige, darling duckling, fresh freesia, pretty peacock, strawberry slush and timid tiger. Well, strawberry slush and timid tiger are part of the, oh, and darling duckling are all part of the current in colour colours. Fresh freesia and pretty peacock are in the regular colourways. Okay, so what we're going to start with, we're going to start with the one with the single hole in the frame. Oh, I'm really struggling to pick things up. This is really daft. Okay, there we go. Over there. And you can go there. So, first thing I need to do is turn this over, and using the strips, let's do it so you can actually see. Now, I'm definitely going to have to move this down a bit more so that you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So I've turned this over and a strip along the bottom. And a strip along the top. Excuse my head, I'm going to try not to get my head in camera. And then one down each side. There we go. And one down the other side. Okay, so that's that bit sorted. Now, according to the picture, I need one of the pink flowers, the orange flower, 2 lots of the double leaves, and a single leaf, and the little pink bits. So we're going to have an orange flower, a pink flower, a little pink one, and 2 lots of leaves, and a single one. Okie dokie, that goes back over there. So for this I will need my mini dimensionals. Just turn all these over. There we go. Right, so then I need to stick, I have to look a bit closer at the instructions here. Oh, and I need a thanks lots and lots off of this sheet. Thanks lots and lots. So that needs, according to this, one of the mini dimensionals on this end. Oh, make sure I put it the right way around. Yes, I have. On this end, but one of these little flat ones. Now, where's my tweezers? Oh, those ones. I've mislaid my best ones, which are nice curved ones. Oh, and also notice I've got pink on my hand. I had to change the ink cartridge in my printer today, the magenta one, and for the first time in ages got it all over myself. So okay, so that needs to go there, and then okay. Oh, that's not very clever. I must have got the, oh no, I've got the Stampin' dimensionals caught up in the And the instructions, oh, that's gone all icky. Right, just be more careful with that. So I need one of these in the centre of this flower. And one of these in the centre of that flower. And then the double leaves, one on each side. Yeah, one on each side. And the single leaf, just one at the bottom. And then the tiny little pink flowers, I just need one. Then that side, the larger side. No, are you going to be able to see that? No, I think I'll get away with that. That's okay. Right, put that over there so I don't get that stuck to anything else. And then I will need some of these. So I shall get my oh, what's it called? Pick me up. Pick up tool. It's called. Take your pick. Honestly, sift like a brain. And I've got a new replacement. Let's take that bit off. A replacement putty top. So I just need to give that a bit of a twist so that that's ready for that. Okay, so do I put... Yes, I think I put the outside on first. Make sure I've got this in shot. I think I might just move the camera a bit. That's better. I think the camera was facing too far inwards. There we are, that's a bit better. So take all the backings off these. Stick them in my little jar. I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but when you've got backings like these, and particularly if, like me, you use the double-sided tape that has the red backing, having a glass jar to hand is very useful because the red stuff in particular sticks to everything, like, you know, static stick. Oh, I've done all of them. And if you put them in a glass jar, they stick to the glass jar. Okay, so let's hover this over the card, make sure it goes in the right place. There we go. And then we stick on the pink. Oh, should I put the leaves on first? Oh, I think I can get away with putting the flowers on first. Flower tweezers, I think. Other tweezers. Oh. Okay, so then I have to match up the pink flower to the pink flower that's already there. Lovely. And then the orange flower. Again, oh, twisted that bit, so put that there. Ooh. And then the leaves. This is going to be quite... Oh, I see why I needed to have... Right, yes, okay. Ignore me for a minute. Okay, so 2 leaves there. And 2 leaves down at the bottom. I've got another pair of tweezers like this. These are actually the ones for doing heat embossing with, because they're... I think these bits are ceramic. But I've been using my other ones for something else, I think. I think I've left them upstairs. Anyway, let's put these on here. And then the single leaf goes over here. the backing off. And then the tiny little pink flowers. Go on top of this bit here. And then I just need to take the backing off the thanks. It's funny, these flat ones are more difficult to get off than the bigger ones. Right, there we go. So I then have to place this so that that dimensional goes in the gap. Oh, and you know what I've forgotten to do, which I often do, is to is to burnish the card before I start, because once you've got dimensions on, it's difficult. There, but there we go, that's the first one. So that was fairly easy. Yeah, I like that. And then of course when you've got the envelope with it, just tuck the flap of the envelope in there, and then I can stick that in a bag, or I can put it in my little box that I've got some cards in. Right, so you can go there. And next is the one with the 4 holes, frames, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so I know what I'm doing now with that. I am turning that over and putting, pardon me, stickers on the ends. And the sides. Now with this one, I think I might be tempted, I'm doing it just off camera again, aren't I? Let's move this camera up a bit more, there we go. I might be tempted to put one down there and cut one in half to put across there. Just to give it that extra bit of stability. And then get a pair of scissors, and in fact I don't even need half, I don't think. Let's go with that much and that much. Yeah. Just because it'll hold up better in the middle then, and it'll give it more of a frame rather than it sort of dipping down. Okay, so what do I need for this? I need a hello. Hello, dear friend. Don't know that I'd ever actually send anything to anybody that says hello, dear friend, but somebody might. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these flowers. So 2 of the sets of 3. Two of the sets of 3 and 2 of the sets of 2. Just double checking they are all exactly the same. Yes, they are. Okay, so I will need a couple of these in each of the, yeah, I need 2 on each of them. So even the one that's got 3 only needs 2. And that one needs 2. One needs 2. You can tell when you've got these the right way up, because when you've got them upside down, you can see they've got this brown sort of marking on the back, but the front is just plain white. That's very definitely brown. So you can tell when they're upside down. all the right way up. Okay. And what do I stick onto the hello? Now I need to have a closer look at this because from a distance, yeah, so that needs 2 of these as well. But I'll probably put 3 on, just to be on the safe side. Because that's going to go right across the middle, so that is going to add extra dimension to this. So you could get away actually with putting these on, the flat dots, to go on top of that. But we will... Oh, I know what I didn't do with the previous card. I didn't put the little yellow doobrays on. I'll do that in a minute. And a little bits off there. Oh, a little bits off there. And the 2 at top and bottom. Top, bottom. I don't suppose it makes much difference whether it's top or bottom, does it? As long as it goes over the... Ha ha! Before I do anything else, I will burnish the card. That makes it a bit easier. Right, now I will put the frames on. If I hold it there, I won't get caught up in the stickiness. Lovely. Yeah, that's nice having those extra bits in the middle there. Okay, so... Alright, it's just a case of putting the little white flowers in the right places. So the larger flower goes there, and the smaller one there. And then with these, now does it matter which way around these go? Yeah, I think that way is the best way. And, oh, stuck to my finger. Yeah, I'm not using the tweezers with this one because it does actually hurt my finger to hold the tweezers. So that's that. And then this one will go that way with a larger flower at the top, but going the opposite way to the way the one in the top corner did. And then this one that way round. Lovely. And then hello dear friend. Across the middle. So yeah, you could actually get away with just using the flat stickers for this one, but I am putting that there. Then I need to get 2, 4, 6 big ones and 4 little ones. Okay, so I think the big ones, it's no good, I have to look at the picture close up again. Well, no, I think I just use 10 of the small ones because the big ones look as though they're too big for that. So just sometimes, that's it, sometimes I find them a bit tricky to pick up with the pick-up tool, but it doesn't help that my finger hurts. You don't notice what pressure you use until it hurts. I suppose I could try doing it with my left hand, but then we'd be here all day. Oh, that's no good. That one's turned upside down. No. Now it's stuck to my thumb. Bear with me. I've got to get it off my thumb so that I can put it back on here. Oh, here we go. I'll use it like that. There we go. Oh, I thought that was going to get... I wasn't going to be able to do anything then. Right, okay, so a few more. 1, 2, 1 there. Yeah, that's right. And now while I'm doing these, or when I finish this one, or 2, then I will do the first card. There we go. So that's that. That's quite straightforward. So what do I got to put on this one? This one I definitely have to use 2 large and 2 small. Okay, that's fine. So 2 large. Ow. They go on the big flowers. And then 2 ickle ones on the ickle flowers. There. That looks even better now that it's got those on. Super. So that's the first 2 cards. And then the third one coming up, which obviously is this one, which I will remember to burnish before I start. I'm laughing, but it's hurting. I'm just going to have a sip of tea. I'll show you my new mug in a minute. I've got 2 of these. The other one's red, and it's from a company called Don't Sweat It Betty, and they're based in South Wales, and it's all in Welsh. It's got lots of Welsh things written on it, and it's a very good lid because it really seals everything in. Ooh. And then when you're drinking, it sticks back in that bit. My other ones that I've been using for donkey's years are great, but the lids are an absolute nightmare. And the slidey bit that's supposed to seal doesn't always seal terribly well, and they keep breaking, and I thought, this is getting sillier to spend money on getting replacement lids, which, okay, it's fair enough, I can get replacement lids, but this lid, I saw these and I thought, actually that lid looks a lot better, a lot easier to clean. So that's the other problem with the other lids, they're just a nightmare to clean. So yes, I've got that colour and a red one, and I've also got a water bottle, but it is quite large, the water bottle. It's 750ml, which once it's full of water is actually quite heavy. So I've written to them actually this very morning and said to them, could you do a smaller one? And he said, as I type, I've just been in conversation with somebody about doing a smaller one, about 450ml. Hopefully we'll have it by the spring. So I thought, yes, that's good, I can manage that. Because the other problem with the 750ml one is it's so wide, it's wider, I think it's wider than the base of this. Oh, hang on, wider than the base of this. And it's too big for the side pocket in my rucksack. So, yeah. So I find it difficult to carry, and when it's full of water, it's just so heavy. Okay, so now on this one, just having a look and see what I've got to do. Okay, this one, it says to put 2 of these on the top. but only one on the bottom and then on the sides. I think I'm going to ignore that because I'm definitely going to need, oops, one on the sides. Yeah, I think I'm still going to put them on the sides. And then it says to put another one here. But not another one there, which seems daft to me, so I'm going to put another one there. And I should probably find out that I've made a huge mistake. So let's put this on and then we'll sort out all the bits that I need. Okay, so in die, the pedoir, pimp, Hwyl. Right, so let's get this seated. There we go. Okay, so what do I need for this? I need So Excited For You. Again, that's not necessarily something I would send to somebody in a card, but somebody might. I'll put this on the charity table at church. Okay, so then I need the remaining bits on this die cut sheet with the green leaves, the orange leaves. Come along, out you come. You have to be careful with these because they're so delicate. And I can be really cack-handed at times. Right, okay. Here we go. Oh, no, not quite. There we are. Right, that's all of the bits out of there. So we've got the pink bit, the orange bit, and the green bit. Oh, I think I can see why they don't want you to put too close to the bottom, because that's got to go under there. But I think, oops, I think I can get away with it. I might just, no, I'll see what I can do in a minute. So I need to put, oh, where are they? Yeah, I need to put dimensionals on oh, okay. So they've done them, pictured them back to front, but they're all slightly different. So I need to make sure I'm looking at the right one. So that one is that one. That one is the top one. And that one is that one. Okay, so with this one, I need to put a sticky on here. Yeah, so I can see why they didn't want you to put a second one just under there, but I have, so just have to see how it goes. And then, where have I put them? There they are. One on the top and one on the bottom leaf. Okay, and then this one, again, one on there, and then one on the top, and one on this one, and then one on the bottom. Just making sure you can still see what I'm doing. Which one's this? And then one on there, and one on there. Okay, and then for this, I need to have one on the sew and one just under that bit and one over, oh, is that it? Yeah, two on there of that, and then a couple of these. Ow. Right, and that has to go there, and that has to go there. I think you have to be quite precise with these ones, because when it's laid down, bits of it are going to be in the framed gap and bits of it are not. So it needs to make sure that when you stick it on, yes, it's going to be stuck in the right places. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this. And if necessary, I might have to no, I think I'm going to have to cut that in half. Because I foolishly went ahead and did what they told me not to do, or didn't tell me to do, and now I can't get it in. I tell you what, I'm going to cut that off altogether. To be honest, I don't think you actually need that, because if you've got these bits here that are stuck down, I don't think you need the bottom bit really. Come along, off you come. Yeah, let's do it that way. So stick this down so that it sort of matches up. Yeah, and then you can stick it there and there. Then, yeah, I'm going to cut that right off. Yeah, to be honest, you don't need that little bit at the bottom. Yeah, and then just put that down there so that the leaves match up roughly. And oh, where's the other one? There it is. And then the orange one. So then I've wasted 3 of the dimensionals, but it's not the end of the world. And then that can go down there. There. Then I can do this bit. Oh, these flat ones are more difficult. I think I just said that previously, in which case it must be true. Mind you, I did cut my nails recently, so I haven't got much of a nail. Okay, so this needs to be there like that. Lovely. Oh, there you go. So there we are. 3 lovely cards. Oh, hang on. No, I've forgotten the... Oh, do they not have any of these? Oh, no, they don't. Oh, pick that up. Pick that up. Oh. See these little bits, they stick to everything. There we go. Mucky paw prints. So no, these ones, because there's no flowers, I suppose, there's no need for these. Right, let me just chuck all my little bits in here. One of them's just pinged off somewhere around the back of my desk. So there we are. That's the 3 cards. So excited for you. So excited for you. Thanks lots and lots. And hello dear friend. I do like those. I might see if I can get some other sentiments to go in the middle or across or whatever. Or maybe, if I think about it beforehand, you could actually stamp something here on this one, across the bottom, or across the top. I think the bottom would look good. But yeah, there we go. So that's the first of several kits that I shall be doing for you now. And that's the Lots to Love kit, and that's available now. It's a February kit. There we go. I shall finish there. I don't know why, I'm tired today as well, so I'm not helping myself, but I'm doing something rather than sitting about doing nothing. Anyway, Hwyl am y tro.